Welcome to another episode of Fougere Family Adventures. Oh, just had another bump. I had one on, I had 2 hits. There's another bump. We got some hungry fish here. If you watch, oh, he missed again. Oh, there he is, right at the boat. Right at the boat. And that's not even the big one. There's a bigger one in here. These things are aggressive. Oh yeah. There he is. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a really nice fish. Not huge, just a gorgeous fish. Gibbs, good fish on the Gibbs coho. Nice colors to him. Barbless hook comes right out. Nice fish. It's a nice one. Now today a lot of these fish are higher up in the water column. I am marking some fish on the bottom, but they're all coming up to a couple feet within the surface. Now this Gibbs coho, it's anywhere from 2 to 4 feet below the surface most of the time. If you reel it in slow, it's heavier, so it will sink more. And that seems to be enough for these fish. They're just coming up and slamming this spoon. So how do you fish a spoon? It's a question I get asked quite a bit. Just getting hit right now. We'll talk about that in a second. It's a nice fish. Oh yeah. Not huge. It's a pretty good size. I like to land them as quick as I can. How do you fish a spoon? This is the ultimate question. These are barbless spoons. Barbless come out right away. It's a pretty nice fish. We'll get him back in the water. Gone. Okay, back to how do you fish a spoon? You really need to know where you're casting to. You need to have an idea what the bottom, what your structure looks like. It might be deep, there might be a weed bed, the fish might be hanging out around that. You need to know how far off the bottom you want your spoon and where those fish are. So today I fished shallow spots, I've fished deeper spots up to 20 feet deep, but they're actually feeding just 3 to 4 feet below the surface. I'm fishing gradual slopes. I'm usually putting myself either one of 2 ways. Putting myself in the shallows, casting deep, or in the deep, casting to the shallow area. I'm trying to hit that transition zone where those fish are. They're feeding along that transition zone most of the time. You can let your spoon sink. You can reel it in. It really depends. But if you can find spots that are transitioning these fish where they're hanging out, you will have more success. You'll catch more fish. Right now I'm fishing a trough from shallow to deep, and then it comes back up again. It's quite a deep trough in here, so I'm just fishing one side, then I'll go fish the other side. Don't normally fish right in the middle of it, although I have caught fish there. There he is. It's a nice one. Oh, yeah. These Gibbs coho spoons. I didn't try them out until this year. I had one in my coho box, and I thought I would give it a try. It was a little heavier than the croc, and these fish are just loving them. Another gorgeous Dragon Lake rainbow. Good size. Try not to let them wrap in the line. Get your pliers handy. It's a nice one.